I just finished this gorgeous 2.5 carat split shank halo ring, and I'm gonna explain what makes this particular one so special, so keep watching. Hey, I'm Vanessa from Vanessa Nicole, where I create custom diamond rings for clients all over the world. So the first thing is, the way I designed the split shank, this particular client wanted to make sure that the angles of it were very smooth and feminine and delicate and petite. Now, that is what I hear from a lot of my clients, so that is right up my alley, and I was very happy to oblige. The way that these arms blend in with the halo, it is, if you take a look here, it is so just supple and delicate, and the proportion of these diamonds to this halo, to the center diamond, everything is in unison and very beautiful the way it plays together. So I was definitely keeping in mind the way these diamonds, the arms reach up to the halo, and it's just so beautiful. So another thing is, obviously, if you've watched any of my videos, I always make sure that my diamonds are set incredibly close together. That is a huge thing with me when I see large gaps in between the diamonds. I do definitely want to avoid that, because what happens is a lot of soap suds and dirt and lotion, they get stuck up under into those grooves, and it's really hard for you to clean on your own. And let's face it, we're not all going to jewelry stores every day to clean our rings. I mean, I have a professional grade ultrasonic and steamer here, and I don't use them every day on my own rings. So it's one of those things we don't really think about. And then when you do get your ring clean, you're like, holy moly, I had no idea my ring was that dirty. So it surprises me too sometimes, and it slips your mind because you're wearing it so much. I mean, these rings are the single most things we wear every day for the rest of our lives, basically. So it is easy to slip our minds. However, to avoid that risk of getting it really, all that buildup in there in these grooves, you want to set the diamonds as close as possible together, so that way there's less space for all the dirt and soap suds and crud to get up into those grooves. So the closer they are together, the more sparkle and seamless bling that you see, which really is the whole point. That's what I want to see when I'm looking at my own ring. Another thing is making sure that the center diamond is set very low to that halo. So one of the things that people love my rings for, and that I get many clients from, is they love how I create this seamless halo effect. So when I'm making a halo ring, I don't want it to look like the halo is trying too hard, or it's trying to make that center diamond look a lot bigger than it is. I want to provide an amazing center diamond by itself, and then that halo is really there just to accentuate it. And so what happens is, if you make a diamond surrounded by another large halo with a gap between the two, your eye is drawn directly to that dark gap, which is what we want to avoid, because why have a halo then if you're not just going to accentuate the center diamond, right? So I want to make sure that that center diamond is set low to the halo, so that it's just a seamless effect of sparkle. And of course, you have to color match your diamonds and make sure that they're the same color grade, because if they're not in the same color category, what's going to happen is your eyes are going to see one color and then another color in the center diamond. Another point to make about this particular ring is the height of the diamond off the finger. So my client wanted it as low to the finger as possible. Here, I'll put it on just so you can see to proportion and just how it fits on the finger. So my client wanted it as low as possible to the finger, but because it's a fairly large diamond at 2.5 carats, it's gonna have a certain depth that you can't go lower than, simply because we're working with the culet of the diamond. You obviously can't have the diamond touching the finger. So we want to make sure that it's going to be overall balanced and proportionate and feel structurally supported on the finger. And as you can see here, I mean, just that is so beautiful when she gets this. So Bob is going to propose to Janine next week in Jamaica. He's going to surprise her by flying her out there and proposing. Oh my God, I can't wait to hear how it goes. This is just going to be so awesome. Okay, so as you can see, this is the height of the ring and the split. Just look at how graceful that split is, and just the beautiful way that it blends into that center diamond. It's gorgeous. And you don't have to have a split shank on this type of halo ring, but this particular one, because the center diamond is so large, it really accentuates it beautifully. So these are just a few of the ways that I made this particular diamond ring absolutely gorgeous, and I cannot wait to see this on her finger. So if you're looking to create your very own custom diamond ring, feel free to reach out to the studio. 70% of my clients are not local to San Diego, and I have the custom process down pat. So it's a really fun and easy process, and I look forward to exceeding your expectations. All right, take care. Bye-bye.